Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar Tarot. And today I will be doing a challenge spread for water signs. Okay, so I'm a Scorpio moon, by the way. Yep. So I don't know why I wanted to share that. Yeah. All right. So the way I work is I first pull an action card to give you like a sense of what is coming this week. Then I clarify that with a tarot card from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot. Then I clarify that even more with two sets of after tarot cards. Okay. And then I will pull for the less favorable option, for the less favorable possibility, I will pull a block card from the Spiritual Ass Kickers Discovery deck. Okay, and the red one is the block that is going to create this less favorable outcome. Okay, then that is it for the free portion. If you decide to follow me into the extended, then I will pull a blue Spiritual Ass Kicker, uh, Spiritual Ass Kickers Discovery deck card, and a yellow one. Okay, so the yellow is where the block is situated, and the blue is the surrounding emotion. So that when I then energetically heal you, energetically heal it for you, energetically heal that situation for you. My goodness. Okay, it's like I feel a little lightheaded. That's probably because I haven't had breakfast yet. Anyway, so yes. So, and for the less favorable, I will be clearing that energetically, and I will also impart with you with all the insights that my angels and guides are sending your way. All right. So, with that being said, let us get into your cards, shall we? Okie dokie. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs. There we go. Rebuild. Rebuild. This can be anything. Rebuild your rebuild your self-confidence, rebuild your art project, rebuild your life plan, rebuild anything. It can be rebuild your sandwich, for all I know, because you wanted to make a sandwich, but then you're like, nah, I want my lettuce over my salami, or I want my cheese over between my salami. It doesn't really matter. It could just be anything like that. It could be small. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything big. Or it could just be remodeling your room. I know my sister does that quite frequently to clear up the energy, right? Or it could just be rebuild by building a ninja squirrel track. Oh my god, I saw this video a while ago. This man, this genius of a man, okay, just makes, he's an engineer who used to work at NASA. He makes these elaborate, crazy projects just to see, like a scientific perspective on it. And it's quite interesting, very ingenious. One of them was this maze he created for squirrels because they were like eating something in his yard, and he was like, let me make them work for it. So, I mean, it was interesting how much like squirrels will actually try to work at it until they get it, just to get the nuts, you know. So it was like a ninja course type of thing. It was really very funny, very interesting. I can't remember his name though. It was super cool and very funny. He's hilarious. All right, now, so we got the action, which is rebuild. Rebuild something. Or you can just rebuild something for your kids. Or you can rebuild something like a relationship. Or you can rebuild something like a paper mache. I don't know. You're making something. You're making a puzzle. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're revisiting puzzles because you have way too much free time on your hands. The world is slowly but surely opening up, but lately, with all these changes, we've needed some other things to occupy our time, right? Not just TV, because TV, well, it's TV, it's there, but we have all this time. What can we do with it? Let's do something together in our house, where we won't get other people coming in and spreading their germs. Okay, that's where that wanted to go. Okay, so I will clarify that the rebuild card with the Radlech Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, please clarify what you mean by rebuild. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. Too many cards. Okay. Too many. Please, angels and guides. Well, there we have it. We have two cards. We have the Four of Summer pointed towards the left. And we have the Three of Winter pointed towards the left as well. So we shall see now. Let's pull After Tarot. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please clarify what the first possibility, the first card for the first possibility is for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs. Okay, so the first card out is the Nine of Swords. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs. What is the second possibility? And the second possibility is the Four of Wands pointed towards the right. Okay, we shall see. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please let them know what the second card out for the first possibility is. I'm not sure. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message. Confusing. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please come out and share what you mean by what is the second card out for the first possibility. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please come out and share what you mean by, well, not what you mean, but what the first card out the second. Okay, we're going to get this. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs. first card out is, ooh. There you have it. The Sun in the reverse is the first card out, is the second card out for the first possibility. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please come forth and share what you mean. Please come forth and share the second card out for the second possibility for water signs. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please come forth and share. Okay, second card out is the Hermit upright. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my water signs, please show me what the third card out for this first possibility is. Please, angels and guides, tell me what the third card out for the first possibility is. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs, please tell me what the third card out is. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message. Oh, too many. Please, angels and guides. Okay, I literally had enough. It is the Moon in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for water signs for the coming week, please come forth and share what is waiting for them. And it is the Judgment. That is the third card out. Okay. I am thirsty. One moment, please. Sorry. All right, so rebuild is the action. Rebuild. So the first possibility is that you rebuild what? You rebuild your good humor, okay? Because here you're kind of depressed. You're like, nah, I don't want to. Yeah. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Okay. Because you're kind of depressed, you can't see what is right in front of you. Taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So you are going to rebuild your contentment. And the Three of Winter, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So you will rebuild your self-confidence in the second. Yeah, so in the first one, you're going to rebuild your happiness. And in the second one, you're going to rebuild your self-confidence. Okay. So you will start off with fighting your mental demons, your mental chatter, your whatever is standing in the way of you and your happiness. That is what you are going to be fighting. That is what you will combat this week. And because of that, being able to combat that, you will you will be going through a dark night of the soul moment, because, I mean, that's just the cycle of things that happen. So you get into a shitty moment, then you win from it, but then what do? You're like, what am I doing? Because it's, if you follow the curve, it's a circle, right? So you have a problem. You have a problem. You're fighting it. You get to the zenith where you've won the fight. Then you're like, you go down and you're like, what do I do? Right? And then you're going through this whole part until you hit this low point where you're like, okay, I can't continue this way. So this is the low point I'm talking about. So this here is this. Okay? It's that low point I'm talking about. Then it's slowly but surely coming back up. Right? And that whole part, that coming back up again, is what is hidden, is what is secretive, because you don't know. You generally don't keep track of every single time you're going back up the circle, right? You're just like, yay, it's fun, woohoo! But the opposite side, whatever comes between this, the low point and the high point, you don't actually think of. You know, this part of the circle, you don't really think about it. You think about this part where you're like, you see that it is getting better. That is when you start noticing it. Okay? I don't know if I'm making any sense. It makes... So you have like this problem, right? So when you're on the better part of the circle. So whatever's up here is the good part. What is down here is the bad part. So circle goes this way. Okay. So you have this problem. Okay, over here. You work to get it to a better place. You do that, you get here, and you're like, okay, now I can take a breather because now I see that it is coming. The resolution is on its way. So you get here, and it is completely resolved, and you're like, yay! But then you forget that there's like this whole part where you're like, damn it. It's like you go back, and then there's the part where you go even farther, right? So then you kind of like are like, holy shit, what do I have to do to get back to like the upward swing? Because you're like, I don't like this is not fun. But then you start coming here where you're working, and you hit this point of the circle where you see that it's getting better, right? So I don't know if you're seeing my analogy, and I'm sorry if you don't. So the reality of it is that you want this part of the circle, right? This part of the circle, no other one, because all the other ones are going down, or they are the negative part of it, right? It's this part is not fun and games. This part is, because you're moving upwards. Enough with my analogy. I hope you guys understood me. I tried to communicate it the best way I could. So if you don't, ask me questions and I'll explain. So now yes, now I have to explain. So you get the moon card, which is, right, this part, because it is hidden, is secret. You're not sure. You need to work with your intuition for all of this part. Now, this part you can see, you can taste, you can touch, you know that you're moving upward because you feel the difference, right? You see the difference. While this part, you just feel it. And you're going to have to feel it, because if you don't feel it, you don't know where the hell you stand with your problem. Okay, so that's what the moon card is. Now then, the second possibility, you need to ask help from your friends, because this situation will reach out to others for comfort, because this situation is not easy. I'm paraphrasing. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal through time, heal with time. But seeing as it's pointing towards the left, this is going to be slow in coming. So it is even more important that you have your team around you. Okay? And because of that, because you are keeping your family and friends close, because you need your team to support you, you are going to be able to have the Four of Wands situation, where it's a happy home, happy life, family situation. Very good. And because it is pointing towards the right, for me, it is a great time, because you're going to put more importance on your family and friends. Okay? And that in turn will help you move back into you. Be more secretive, not secretive, but you will have the hermit mode. So you're going to go inward to find the solutions you need, which in this time of COVID-19 won't be so difficult, right? Other than if you are currently working. So it might be just a tad bit difficult. And because of that, you will get the Judgment card. Okay, the Judgment card, where the ones that are pure of heart are going to go up to heaven, as you can see with this baby and these people rising up from their graves, and these poor skeletons are like, oh, we have to stay here, MF, really? Can we not? Yes. So that's what I have. And in both cases, it seems like it's going to be good, but I'm going to pull a block card for the moon for the first possibility, because in the first possibility, it's going to be somewhat hidden from you for a while. So how can we get this? How can we get it unhidden for my water signs? Please, angels, guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message. Ooh, we got 2 cards. For water signs, we got energy bonds and betrayal. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so energy bonds, cords of connection that must be cut. Energy bonds. Energy bonds, like bank bonds. Come back to, Talata, come back to. Okay, so clear these with cord cutting. Yes, this connection you have that needs to be cut from something or someone, situation, whichever, because it's got you stuck in your head with the 9 of Swords, right? But from what I see, you are going to be able to fight it, right? Even if it is going to get you down into a slum for a bit, because the sun is in the reverse. But if you do these things, you will be able to have a better, your intuition will be on point, because you cut these ties that were not so good for you. And then we have betrayal. Betrayal could be physical abuse, infidelity, backstabbing, etc. Forgiveness is necessary, right? Because betrayal is broken promises. So, so you're feeling down and in the slums because someone did not keep their promise, and what is called of you at this moment is that you stay strong and that you find a way to forgive them. So that is all that I have for the free portion. If you would like to follow me into the extended, I will pull a yellow and blue spiritual ask seeker card for you, and with that I will be able to energetically heal them so that you will not need to go through this. And because of that healing, I will also be imparting you with, I will also tell you all the insights that I get from my angels and guides. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment on it. I love reading comments. I really do. I really, really, really do. All right, and please, I hope to see you guys all here. Well, I hope to see you guys this week, or you should hope. Oh my God, I'm so hungry because I find that the messages come in clearer when I've fasted. So yes, and okay. So please, if you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. Give me your comments. I love to get your comments. And with that being said, I wish you all a very good week, and I will see you next time. Ciao.